today's video is about leash walking 101. Now, we have Pierre. He is not used to this collar, he's not used to walking this way, so I'm going to give you some very basic tips that you can start doing tomorrow in order to help you with your leash walk. This does not mean that tomorrow he's going to walk beautifully, nice on your left side. It's a game of inches, it takes a long time to work on it, but I'm going to give you some stuff you can do tomorrow that's going to be helpful. One, we put a new collar on him. Okay, we put a collar that when he puts pressure on the leash, it becomes uncomfortable. So the idea is we want him to walk with no pressure on his neck. Because right now with the flat collar that you've been using, he's been constantly putting pressure on his neck. That's not how we walk. We walk with no tension. So the way in which I can correct here, I'm going to show you when I walk with him. And if he gets out of position, very nice. What a good boy. That's so good. See how he's walking? I have a nice J in my leash. Walk in, very nice. Now let's say he gets out of position. It's a quick tug, okay? This is not the answer, okay? I'm not pulling him. I'm giving him a quick correction like this, okay? The idea is it creates tension, which is saying you did something wrong, and then it's immediately followed by a release of tension so that we're not constantly putting pressure on his neck, which is what he was doing to himself on the flat collar, okay? Let's go, Pierre. What a good boy. That's it. Wonderful. That's so good. That's so good, yeah. So, I correct him in a concise manner when he's out of position. I keep him on my left side, and on top of it, what I do is I pair the correction with that noise, that that you've heard me use so many times. So that way, when we walk, I can say correction. Good boy. That's so good. What a good boy. So, if you saw me do that correction before, I literally was holding it with 2 fingers. He's a small puppy, so we don't really need too much weight, okay? It's just more about intensity and then immediately followed by release, okay? He's doing really well. This is day 1. We're going to continue to work on this, but in the future when you're working with him, if he ever makes a move to put pressure on the leash, it's a quick correction. And the level of the correction, what I mean by that, so if you just see something interesting, might be able to just do a little reminder. Right? A little correction to remind him. If he sees a dog and something super interesting, I might need to increase the intensity of the correction in accordance with the level of distraction. But for day 1, walk 1, much better. Very good.